And one and two, and I know what to do. What is up, guys? AKT Gang here. Welcome back to Awesome Kids TV. Welcome back to another Buildcraft video. We're back for another Strange New Places build video. In our previous video, we have made this volcano section of our Jurassic Island, and we of course made a half grass, half sand, and it turned out amazing. And so I want to, give it a big ol' shout out thingy by making a abandoned space station abandoned space laboratory right next to this here sandcastle we made previously on one of our videos. So without any further ado, we shall begin building this abandoned space station. We're going to be using all of these materials that I think look pretty space-like, including the iron block, metal block. It is based on an actual metal called iron. It is. Anyway, we're also going to use our bars and stuff. This'll look pretty awesome. Trust me, you do not want to regret watching Awesome Kids TV, ever. Alright, let's begin with the sidewalk, like the road that leads all the way to the space station. I mean, the space research area. For the road of the abandoned street, for the road of the abandoned space research area, we have decided to use good old iron to make it look like it has been made out of metal or something, like some sort of alien looking sidewalk. I do have to admit, it does look pretty good. Alright, it is now time to start with the launch pad of the entire space facility. And for the launch pad, we are using quartz, pillar quartz block. There we go. Now we build, sorry I was talking less again. Anyway, we now build out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, dang it, I stopped counting. I'm so sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, we build out like this. Oh, great, it started raining. I hate the rain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go, 14 blocks hour. Now on the 15th block, we place a iron block and a pillar of pillar quartz. Now we go and build out the same amount of inches like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There you go. Iron on the 15th block. Now we go out 14 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Iron block on the 15. On the 15th block. Oh, darn it. Now we build out 14 right over here, and voila, we have the start of the launch pad. Now we build the staircase leading up to the launch pad. Now we fill in the launch pad itself. For the floor of the launch pad itself, I decided to use iron to make it look more space-like. so that it looks better. Not only that, I want it to sound good as well. Speaking of that, if you guys want to, if you guys want to be in a featured video, we are gonna make in the future. Just let us know, and we'll give you a big ol' shout out for being in a future video. And we'll be challenging you guys to come up with the coolest model, whether it's Lego or K'NEX. We are gonna challenge you to give me the best suggestion for a model ever. Alright, we got the launch pad that the rocket sits on. Now we need the rocket itself. We will start with the fins of the rocket. The fins of the rocket are just pillar quartz with like stairs on them to make them look like fins. I know it looks kind of disgusting and weird, but hey, I try my best. Yes, I did. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. The bottom of the rocket is now complete. All we need now are the thrusters. For the thrusters, I decided to make them out of iron bars. Iron bars and chiseled stone brick. And chiseled quartz. So that it looks more like a rocket. Now that we got the bottom of the rocket all done, it is now time to move on to the middle of the rocket. For the middle of the rocket, I decided to make the walls all pillar quartz. This is the entrance to the rocket. Speaking of rocket ships and stuff like that, speaking of spaceships, a lot of you guys probably have heard of the Disney kids movie Encanto, right? You guys have heard of that kids movie from Disney called Encanto. It took a while for it to be filmed back in 2021. It was Thanksgiving 2021 at the time. It was the Thanksgiving season of 2021 at the time. And I was naturally ready for the film to be released. And by the time it released, I was so like, wow, that's a pretty cool little film about a magical family. I wish I could be a part of a magical family, like a member of a magical family. Alright, that's the middle of the rocket. All pillar quartz. Now we move on to the top of the rocket. This is where the cockpit comes in. And that, my friends, is of course the nose cone. That's right. This is the top of the rocket. The top of the rocket is called the nose cone. You can't have a rocket without a nose cone. Otherwise, it would just look ridiculous. So that's why we add the nose cone onto a rocket. Speaking of that, we are nearly done with this whole entire rocket already. We just need to add the nose part, the nose cone. There we go. That is our rocket. Just ignore that outside noise. Cause it's now time to make it look like giant vines are growing on this whole entire rocket. This is a abandoned space research facility. So of course we are making giant vines sprout around the rocket. So that means we are going to take this up a notch. That's right, we're making it spiral upward. There you go, that's the spiral of leaves. Oh, dang it, I forgot to feed the outside birds. Yeah, that's right, guys, I forgot to feed the outside birds. I told myself I will always feed them, but now I forgot, and I am more late than ever. That's okay, I'm gonna make it up to my mom. The outside birds are like, hey, no filming videos on your task to feed us. There you go, that is our abandoned rocket launch pad. We couldn't build the facility because I forgot to feed the birds. But thank you for watching. We will see you in our next video. Talk to you then.